By Blackman.
Lebanon right back in this thing, 15-14. That pass deflected, taken away by Huddleston. She goes to the basket, and they'll call a palm. Wow, that was close, too. Aquarius with a great step in, though, and taking that to the basket.
Good trap by her and Kelsey Blackburn right there to make that steal happen.
Boy, this pressure is paying off for the Blue Devilettes. They go in the corner, and they're going to call something. We'll have to wait and see.
Maybe
they're going to call a warning about the line.
Probably are.
Is it?
Yes, I believe it was a warning on Huddleston there about being over the line.
So with 6.1 seconds to go here in the first quarter, Lebanon only trails by 1, 15-14. Here's that full court pressure. Set to inbounds is Nunley, guarded by Huddleston. They try to go all the way up court. They get it up to Bowman. Now the clock starts. She's working down there on Coggins. Long three from the corner, no good. Eli rebound, and that's the way the first quarter ends. Your score at the end of one from Campbell Brandon Gymnasium. Warren County 15, Lebanon 14. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout. You're listening to Lebanon High School basketball on WANT-FM 98.9.
Trying to trust me.
That's all right. I still love you.
If not, her mama, whoever 40's mom is, going to be mad at me. She's not Abby Mangrum.
Yeah, well, I guess we better get that cleared up real quick. Randy said he's going to cover that for me.
Yeah, that's a good athletic director for you.
Yes, it is. There's Nunley. Skip pass across to Frazier. Open for three on the left. In and out, no good. But long rebound to Bowman in the middle of the lane. Knocked down low, and there's an up and down. Wow. And they're going to call a jump ball.
Jump ball. Got her hand on it there just in time. It almost like a walk to me as well.
Boy, it did. Sarah Roller, good to get that loose ball, but she went up. I guess the Blue Devilette had a handle on it. They'll call jump ball, alternating possession to Lebanon. Kick to Blackburn on the left side.
Nice feed.
There's London Eli. Short jumper, no good. Our own rebound, put back, no good. Backside rebound that time by Coggins. Wasn't able to convert, but they will call the foul, and so she will go to the line. We'll have to check and see. So D. Kendall is number 40 in your programs and number 1 in our hearts right now. Mr. and Miss Kendall, we are so sorry.
Sure enough.
And Mr. and Miss Mangrum, you had your moment in the sun there for a second. So conversion good by Coggins, and we're all tied at 15. Here's Bowman in the backcourt. She'll work across. Double team, and she's tripped, and they'll call a push. It's either going to be Huddleston or Coggins.
It is Huddleston. Her second foul.
Wow, not a lot of action, but the foul calls are starting to pick up here as we move into action. 7:18 to go here before halftime. All tied at 15. Here's Bowman in the backcourt. Works on Huddleston. She's across the timeline. Looks for a screen from Nunley. Nowhere to go. Kicks left side. Frazier. They're trying to go down low to Roller. She'll roll across the screen. Take it down the right side of the lane. Boy, London Eli just waiting. But short jumper by Tessa King. No good. Battle for the rebound. Here's Blackburn out of there with it. She's got numbers. Huddleston up ahead of her. Great bounce pass. Almost ran down by Bowman.
Yes.
Boy, that was a great 2-on-1.
Yeah, and a good-looking feed from where we're standing.
Bowman just a little burst there.
Yeah, she got a good burst, but a good-looking feed there by Blackburn. So now it's Coggins 53, and 40 is
D. Kendall.
D. Kendall.
Kendall handles it to Blackburn. Skip pass all the way across, taken away by Bowman. Bowman up ahead of the pack. She'll lay it up and off the glass. They missed the layup and should have been an over-the-back call. No call. Boy, a great tussle out here as Shay Coggins battles over here with Tessa King. They'll say out of bounds, last touch by Lebanon, so Warren County ball. 15-15. Boy, we've got a barn burner here, Coach.
I'm telling you, Bowman, she kicked her shoe off. She laid it up. That's the first I've ever seen of that one now.
Well, an awful lot of hustle here as this 5 has come out on the floor and started this second quarter as well and playing extremely well as they fought back to tie it up. Inbounds to Bowman. Bowman guarded by Huddleston. Kicks in the corner. Owens thinks about three. She'll drive to the lane. Almost walked. Kicks back to Bowman. Bowman across the heart to Owens on the baseline. She'll drive across the lane again. London Eli says, I don't think so.
No.
Kelsey Blackburn takes the deflection away. Is London Eli with another block. Blackburn wide open on the left wing. She'll take a three, and it's good. Boy, she is lights out, folks. Kelsey Blackburn, give it to her off the bench, and Lebanon's up by 3, 18-15. Bowman all the way in the front court to Nunley. Looking for Frazier. Back to Bowman. Bowman top of the key. Dishes right side to Owens. Back to Bowman. Top of the key. Three off the back of the iron. No good. Long rebound. Fought for. Controlled by Frazier. Kick to Bowman. Left side key. Her three-pointer or inside the three-point line blocked by Eli. And there's a steal. Here's Dee Kendall. She'll take it to the hole. Reach in by Frazier. They'll call a foul. Boy, great hustle by this second five. Coach, can't talk enough about them.
No, they're wearing it out right now up and down the floor. And I got tickled a while ago because every time that Owens went inside to score, she'd come running back out of there because she's kind of like an eclipse for her because she looked up and all she couldn't even see the lights in the gym.
And London Eli, boy, what a stopper down low. They can't get anything off in her area.
3 blocks on one possession, that last possession they had down there.
Dee Kendall's first free throw up and no good. So apologies to Mr. and Miss Kendall, but hey, your daughter is in there and playing well. The sophomore, just 5'5", but boy, playing like she's 6 foot.
Here they come back in.
Kendall's second toss up and good. So those 5 deserve a rousing round of applause, and they get it. By golly, this crowd is on their feet as those 5 came off the bench and brought them back a lead of 4 points at 19-15.
Great job for the Lady Devils right there.
And great coaching move by Coach Brown. There's a steal by Ha. Gets it over to House. House, long-range jumper is good. It's 2, but it's good. And timeout taken by Warren County. We'll take it with them. Your score from Campbell Brandon, 11-21. Warren County 15 with 5:45 to go in the first quarter. Back in 30 seconds.
Holding will be called on number 32.
On Lebanon, so no foul shots yet, but 21-15. Boy, there's Ebony Marshall deflected the inbounds pass. Great recovery as well. And as she goes up to shoot, she's fouled. Great steal, Coach.
Good job of getting up and getting her hands up and knocking that thing down, then having the perception to grab the basketball and put it back up. Get a chance for a free throw here.
Boy, so proud of these girls tonight. They've really come out, all 10 of them that have played tonight. And Ebony Marshall steps to the line to try to boost this 6-point lead even further. Marshall's first toss up and good. 22-15. What a rally as Lebanon has basically gone on an 11-0 run.
Yes, we were down early, shooting about 37%. That's all changed.
Well, it's all good now, isn't it?
All up, all downhill.
Second one, bottom of the net, too. The lead jumps to 8 at 23-15. Your 5 on the floor now: Crystal House, Iceland Eli, Kim Ha, Jasmine Brooks, and Ebony Marshall, the original starting 5. Boy, and they're not going to be able to get it in before the 5-second, but they do somehow. It's tipped around. They're playing soccer, looks like. Roller recovers. Frazier kicks. Left side, King open for 3, and she was taking that shot early. Their confidence is shot, Coach.
Yeah, she shot 3 from the same spot early in the first quarter.
There's Roller on the baseline, cut off, and throws it away. Boy, great defense that time by Jasmine Brooks as well as Iceland Eli to cut off that move on the baseline.
Defense has picked up, Marv, if you see both in full court, and I think that's where our transition to begin to start working for us. And that may be another reason for subbing those 5 in at one time, to work on his...
Oh, they're going to call a palm on Kim Ha. That was close. I didn't see it, but turnover gives it back to Warren County. So with 5:17 to go, Warren County, length of the court to go. Full court pressure this time by Lebanon as well. Lebanon leads 23-15. There's Frazier on the baseline looking for Bowman. Finally gets it into her. But they'll call a technical foul as Ebony Marshall did step on the baseline. They'd already had that previous warning. So that'll be a 2-shot technical and the ball out of bounds. Wow, that's tough.
It is tough. And, you know, you're trying to put that pressure on them down there, and you want to be aggressive. You've been sitting on the bench for a few minutes, and so you're definitely going to be hustling. And then you make a hustle mistake, and those you can live with. I mean, you know, you don't want to have it. And Coach Brown now is over explaining it to her so she can understand. But it's hard to fault to hustle sometime, you know.
Well, I'll tell you, they've really laid it all out on the floor. And Frazier, Brittany Frazier, the junior, hits the first toss. Second one in the air. And it's good as well. So the lead goes back down to 6 at 23-17, and Warren County will have the ball right here at midcourt near side.
And Frazier, you know, she's come to play now. She's already got 10 points for the Pioneers.
There's Tessa King set the inbounds. Looks for Bowman, gets it to her in the backcourt. She's guarded by Ha, and everybody filters back in the front court. Boy, Bowman almost walked. Gets it to King, but taken away by Brooks. But stepped out of bounds after she got it away. So Brooks with those quick hands, but just not enough room on that sideline to complete the steal. Here's King, quarter court near side. Tries to hand it off to Bowman. Great takeaway that time by Iceland Eli. And dangerous pass, but Marshall runs it down. She's in the front court, and that was a palm. No call. So there's your makeup. Back to Brooks. Penetrates hard of the lane. Kicks it back to Ha for 3, but they'll call 3 seconds, and the three-pointer was good. Boy, that's a tough turnovers. The three-pointer fell, but the turnover occurred before the three-point shot.
Sure enough. Brooks doing, again, a great job of driving the middle and creating an open 3 outside, Mark.
And there's Bowman. Dangerous pass into Roller, and they'll call a travel. No, they'll call a push. Wow. And that's Iceland Eli. My goodness. And it's also the 1-and-1.
Yes, Iceland's second foul.
Wow. So it might have been good that she did sit for just a little while to keep her out of foul trouble. As London Eli with an admirable job down low. Boy, she really had some tremendous blocks while she was in there.
And that group did a great job, Marv. You know, and sometimes they do better than they maybe, or we think they do better because we're not expecting as much, you know, and they did an outstanding job.
Absolutely. Sarah Rollo, the freshman, hits the front end of the 1-and-1, so she'll get the bonus. Here's London Eli in for Iceland Eli with those 2 fouls. So great move by Coach Brown, as London actually played rather well during her stretch. So she'll send sister Iceland to the bench with her 2 to save her for the second half. Here's Roller for the second of 2. Off the back of the iron, rebound Crystal House. House in a hurry the other way, left wing to Marshall into the front court. She's cut off, back to House, back to Ha, right side in the corner to Brooks. Looking down low for London, skip pass all the way across to Marshall for 3. Air ball across the rim. Boy, Brooks almost ran it down right over there on King, but great step in by Marshall. Kicks over to Brooks into House, and House will lay it off on the left side. Boy, that's great teamwork and communication right there as they're able to steal it and convert it. Here's Roller, the big freshman, kicks back to Bowman. And they'll work across the timeline. Here's that trap right there to finally get it over to Frazier. Back to Nunley, down low to Roller. Boy, and she just had a size advantage on Marshall. Shoots it up and in, and Warren County stretches it back to down to 5 at 25-20. Here's Brooks in the front court, top of the key, Ha. Swings left side to House. They're looking down low for London Eli instead, all the way across to Brooks for 3, and it's good. So a trifecta for Jasmine stretches it back to 8 at 28-20. Timeout, Warren County will take it with them. Your score, 28-20. Lebanon leads with 3:57 to go here in the first half.
This goes out to the lady with the new Escalade.
Full court pressure once again for Lebanon. And they finally get it into Bowman. They've got numbers, but Bowman's too busy dribbling for life. They get it up to King. Bump from behind, no call. Scramble for it. King comes out of there with it. And tipped away by London Eli, taken away by Ebony Marshall with the left hand. She's ahead of the pack. Finally gets control in the front court, kicks it to House. Short jumper from the left elbow is good. Boy, right there, about an 18-footer is money for Crystal House, and Lebanon back up by 10, 30-20. Here's Frazier up ahead to Nunley. They've got a 2-on-1 with London Eli. Bad pass that time as she had Sarah Roller low, but London Eli with those long arms kind of forced that turnover again, Coach.
She did, and, you know, good work by the Devilettes on defense down here. They're everywhere, and we're putting so many people in the front court, even though you look in the back, I mean, in the front court down here where we got so many people in the back court, they've got 3 and 4 people. They just can't get on the ball.
30-20 your score. Lebanon with the ball. 3:17 in counting. Skip pass across left side to House. Top of the key, Ha, right side Brooks. Down in the corner to Marshall. She'll shoot for 3. Off the front of the iron, no good. London Eli had a hand on it. Kept it alive for Marshall. She'll kick it to Ha, right side to Brooks. Lebanon's back in business. Skip pass across the House. She'll shoot that little 18-footer, and it's good. She's money. Count it, baby. 32-20. Lebanon by 12. Full court pressure into Owens. Owens trapped in the right corner. Nowhere to go. She'll dribble through. Up ahead, there's Frazier all alone. Boy, should be an easy layup with the left hand in good. So Warren County able to answer that one and cut it back down to 10 at 32-22.
And, Coach, that's the way you beat the press. If you beat the press by dribbling, you'll find people wide open underneath.
Boy, that was almost a walk. Brooks for 3 from the left side. No good. Bounced around. Recovered by Nunley. And she has no business dribbling. She'll feed the right wing to Bowman. Boy, it's just helter-skelter for Warren County at this point as they've basically had to play the same 5, and it's just kind of this full-court pressure. Smart move by Coach Brown. And here comes Blackburn back into the game. Kim Hall take a break. But great move by Coach Brown as it's kind of fatigued this Warren County bunch here a little bit.
And he probably knew that going into the game, how much depth they had.
There's Brooks, top of the key, right side to Blackburn. She's been deadly from behind the arc tonight. Brooks penetrates with the left hand, kick right side to Blackburn. Back to Brooks, far side to House. Back to Brooks, top of the key. Very patient by Lebanon here. Oh, bad pass that time. Step in by Frazier. She's going to take it to the hole on Brooks. Her shot is blocked, but they'll call the foul on Brooks and say it's in the act of shooting, so that will send Brittany Frazier to the line to shoot 2.
Down on defense down here for Warren County. They're doubling London and leaving one of our guards open most of the time. as Frazier hits her first free throw. And I noticed that's where Brooks has gotten those easy, well, not easy, but she makes him look easy, those jump shots that she's hit.
Here's Frazier's second toss is good as well. Boy, an unusual shot